Hello guys and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to finally have some fun with the new all-inclusive Stadia. So I bought the founder edition of Stadia and I already got my account online, so I can pretty much play games online now. And with this Stadia package now, I also have the controller and also have the Chromecast Ultra that makes so I can play pretty much on any TV. So imagine you're going to travel and you're going to a hotel, and pretty much any hotel you go to, they will have a TV, and any of these TVs has a HDMI port. So I can basically plug this in and play Destiny 2 anywhere I want. So let's unbox this one here and see what's actually inside it. Very exciting. So here we go. So where are we starting? Looks like we're starting over here. Oh yeah. Very exciting. Drop this plastic out. Oop. So this is the package that holds it. Space for a controller ultimately, and here we go. Here's the golden one, the controller, the Stadia controller. It feels good. It feels really good. Feels really good. Feels actually quite good. It's really round. It's really round at the edges. It's like super round. It's, I don't know, it's very comfortable to have in the hands. I must admit the buttons here, the shoot buttons, the L, L2 and R2, feels a bit cheap. Xbox and PlayStation definitely have better buttons than these, so a bit cheap on these. The first one is, yeah, I would say all the buttons up here feels a bit cheap. The standard buttons here, it feels okay. I mean, it feels okay. It feels like the controller is a bit cheaper than, I mean, holding it is great, but the buttons itself, clicking on them, feels a bit cheap. So that's a downside, of course, but I think it's still a super great controller. It's also wireless. It's the first wireless controller in the world. I know not wireless, but you know, it can actually connect to a Wi-Fi. It's pretty cool. It connects to Wi-Fi. What do we have here? Then we have a charger. If we can get it out. We have a charger here. What does it say? I'm not able to read that. Well, it's a charger. And we have a USB to USB-C. So I guess you could use that one to both charge the controller that is also using USB-C. And of course, the main reason for why we got this is, oh wait, no, it's actually only for the controller. They gave us as, wow, that's pretty cool. No one has done that before. You don't get like a controller charging like this. No controllers in the world like Xbox or PlayStation have ever given you an adapter for power and a USB-C for just your controller. This is simply just for the controller. Wow, that's really cool. I really like that. That is really cool. Okay. So what do we have here? We have the controller, we have the charging. Go away with this plastic. Okay, what do we else have? Then we have an adapter. And what is the cable? It's also, that's actually mini USB. That's the same thing old phones are using. Okay, interesting. And here we have the Chrome Ultra, with the magnetic, you can see it's a magnetic. It's pretty cool. It's magnetic, so you know when you take this off, and then you can jump back with magnetic. So that means you can basically connect it into your TV, and then we'll be able to. You can see it doesn't drop because it's magnetic. It's pretty cool. So this is the Chrome Ultra that will be able to play Stadia games in 4K. And let's put off this plastic. Shiny. Okay. That's it. That's it for the box. I also got this. There's some kind of a paperwork here. Before I show you guys, I probably have to check that it doesn't contain some kind of a serial code or something for me. Oh, okay. It's basically just a manual for the Stadia controller. It tells me how to do it. Basically, it's because of the light. Basically, it just tells me how to do it. Okay, so I mean that is pretty much it. What you get the Chrome Ultra, you get the controller, you get the adapter and a power cable for your controller. You're getting the adapter for the Chrome Ultra. Cool. So that is pretty much it. What you're getting. It's quite exciting for trying this out. I think this controller connects through USB. So if we don't use the Chrome on my, if we're using Chrome on my Chromecast, or if you're using on the computer, the Stadia, it doesn't really matter. It's in the end, it's the same. So let me just connect this to my computer. Okay, it's shaking and it's glowing now. It's glowing like kind of orange. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's connected. So let's jump over to the Stadia. Okay, so here we are, and I just had to switch from my Pro microphone to my headset because I needed a USB slot for this controller, and I was running out of USB slots. So I'm using this controller now, and I think I have to click start on the game without the controller. So now we're playing Stadia on my computer. It's basically it's playing Destiny through the internet. The game is not installed on my computer. It's just 100% running through the internet. Keep in mind, my connection is a mobile connection. It's not a solid connection. It's a mobile connection. So I'm kind of it's a mobile connection. It's a 4G connection because I cannot get a good internet connection where I live. So I'm not. Maybe Stadia is not even for me because I will not be able to use it. Let's just make sure that the sound is not too high. Okay. Okay, I'm using my Stadia controller. I'm using the Stadia controller. Okay, login, press A. Okay, let's try go down and kill someone. So if we teleport to Nessus, let's go here, artifacts there. I mean, I can see the graphics is already now a bit clumsy. It's like it's playing in a lower resolution. Still the problem here is that I'm just turn off the sound again for the game. I'm playing on a 4G connection. Keep in mind, if you have a solid connection, a standard connection for the router and all that, you're probably going to play this game fine. But I'm playing with a 4G connection, so it's probably the worst connection you could ever test this on. So you can already now see if the gameplay is good for me, then then if you have a good connection, then it should be super fine. Oh, okay, so I have just to... Okay, so we can see, I mean, the response looking around is quite good. Sometimes the graphic is kind of turning out. I cannot remember how I switch weapon. Okay. Okay, so when I actually shot, it actually fired. So the response in that time was actually whoosh. The pretty cool thing about this game is it's cross-save. So that means everything I do here is also on my standard Steam account. Okay, there's some bit lag spikes right now. It's like when too much is happening, I have lag spikes. I would probably say it's runnable. I could probably play okay as this. I mean, it's okay. Oh. It's actually running quite cool. And how do I exit the game again? Holding down escape for 3 seconds. Okay. So you can see here right now, I'm only able to actually play the games I have. On the PC version, you can't do anything else than this. You can only play the games you want. If you want new games, you need to download the mobile app. Okay, I'm back on track again here. So if you want to do anything like buying new games, anything, you need to get the Stadia app. So the Stadia app on your phone. Let me just... My screen was quite dirty there. So when you're having the Stadia app, you will be able to see... If I just stop... There we go. So you can see that that's the Stadia app. And... this light reflection. But basically, this Stadia app here, it's... if I maybe turn down the lights, maybe it'll be a bit better. Yeah, that's okay. So you can see this is the Stadia app where pretty much you can go in and download all the games, you can buy the games. If you have the Pro subscription, as I have 3 months because I bought the Found Edition, I have all these, you can see there's like a category here that shows all the Pro games. So pretty much that's, at the moment, it's only Destiny and it's only Samurai Showdown. And beside that, it's pretty much you can just, they have a Black Friday offer right now. So you can go in and buy games. And when you have bought the games on your account, your Google account, then you can use them on the PC. And that's where you can go over here. So that's why you can go over here when you have bought your new games and actually play them here. And of course, then you also could connect your Chromecast Ultra to your TV and be able to play your games through that way. And when you're going to set up your controller for the first time, you have to set it up through your mobile also. So really excited to doing that. Probably do a separated movie for that part. Yeah. So probably my result here is that the Chromecast, the gamepad, the controller is actually quite cool. The whole thing is really cool. It's just a shame that my internet here, my router is a 4G connection. It's kind of sad because the 4G is really unreliable. The latency and the ping is really bad on it, and the internet just goes up and down all the time. So Stadia doesn't really know what's going on, and I don't blame them. If I had a normal connection here in Denmark, where you normally have like 100 megabit upload and download, I would probably be able to play this in 4K without a problem. But in this case, because I have a shitty connection, it's probably a bit hard. But that's not the reason why I bought Stadia to play it home. I didn't bought Stadia for playing home. I bought it so I can play it when I'm traveling around the world, or even at friends. You can play it if they have a good connection. You can play Stadia over there, and you don't really have to bring your own PC. You can just bring your mobile or your Chromecast. So that's pretty cool. I just like to try it. So yeah. So thanks for watching, everyone. This was my little unboxing of Stadia and trying it out. So an impression. So thanks for watching, everyone, and have a nice day. Peace out.